corruption crusader. He's joined us on the line. Sir, you're welcome to Eyewitness News.
Thank you.
Why should it be a big issue that a citizen wants to run for office in any part of this country, considering that they may not have been convicted of any crime that bars them from doing that?
Parliament is referred to as the August House, and the members are referred to as honorable. So when a candidate whose name has been mentioned in some investigations of corruption allegations, one expects that he or she should consider not to put up himself or herself for elections to Parliament. No matter whether he has been prosecuted and found guilty or not, it's a dent on him, and it cannot easily just be wiped away. They may not be legal. We may not legally. It may not be possible to legally bar him from contesting, but as somebody interested in Parliament or interested in politics, himself should even consider not putting himself up for elections.
So you are making the moral argument, not a legal one.
Yes, I actually do not think, I'm not a lawyer, but I do not think we can legally bar him from contesting. But you see, it's not even the fact that he has come out to admit that he paid money, but the mere fact that at the very beginning, he was a key player in the announced investigations. And even though he has not been investigated and prosecuted, he himself too has not been able to exonerate himself. And he has now even implicated himself by admitting that he paid money, blackmail money, to announce to stop him from airing the expose. Why? Because it probably contained information that would further implicate him. So if he has a conscience, himself should not even stand.
What should the political party... Okay, go ahead.
Besides, his rivals are going to use it against him. And if he goes to Parliament and his government is in power and he's nominated for a ministerial position, again, this issue is going to dominate the Select Committee's status hearing of his suitability for that position. Even today, I suspect that if somebody goes to Parliament, go to Commission on Human Rights and reports, complains that of what he has done, Chirac may go ahead and investigate it and probably sanction him if they find out that he was culpable in the acts.
Having people in the past been accused of bigger crimes and yet they went through and took up public office?
Yes, people have probably, I don't remember offhand, but people have probably done that in the past. But you see, the democracy is now about 30 years old. Should we continue to do the wrong things that we did in the past? Should people not have integrity and continue to rely on the fact that, well, you belong to a party in power and so nobody can say anything against you? The party will, once the party endorses you, you'll go ahead. But these are things that we are doing for the future and for our children and our children's children. We need to think of these things when we decide to put ourselves up for public positions.
What do you think his political party or the political party he's seeking to represent, what should the party do?
Oh, the party could disqualify him, but I don't think the party would do that. You know, he was not the only person mentioned in that announced expose. Even the president and the vice president were mentioned, but they are still having power. They are in authority, position of authority. So the party is not likely to do anything to prevent him from contest. They will allow him to go through the primaries, and if he wins the primaries, the party will support him in the actual elections.
So you're actually appealing to his conscience and asking that he steps down, not necessarily for him to be prevented from running.
Yes, that it cannot be bad, I think, from running. But the fact that, he himself should step down on conscience, but also the fact that his opponents or rivals will use it against him, and it will continue to be quoted and referred to in the future if he goes into public office now.
Very well. Thank you so much. We'll speak to the party and find out what they are thinking about this particular position. But thank you so much for speaking to us.
You're welcome. Have a good evening.